Karl, Eugene, welcome to Roundabout Wimbledon. You surprised?
Yes.
Excited to be here.
Roundabout, nearby Wimbledon.
All right, so we're outside Wimbledon, and there's a drink here called Pimm's, which is a horrible drink. It has everything but the kitchen sink in it. So I want to check both of you. You haven't had a Pimm's yet, have you, Karl?
Absolutely not. But I did have a Peroni at the bar back here.
I've had a Peroni. That's good. Eugene, have you had a Pimm's
No
yet?
Pimm's. They don't serve Pimm's in meetings. Too bad.
Have you ever tried a Pimm's?
Not here. No, not here. I can't. No, I couldn't remember how it tastes, but I'll try it. I'll try it for you.
Gin-based liqueur or something like that. Anyway, Karl, what kind of stuff does the tournament director? You're the tournament director, obviously, at Toronto Rogers Cup. Yeah. What have you been up to here at Wimbledon?
Well, mostly here I've been working with getting players for Toronto and just confirming their hotels, their accommodations, and things like that. And that's what I've been out to the last couple of days.
Eugene, you?
Well, unfortunately, it's the first time I come around Wimbledon. I've been in meetings for the last 3 days. So with the ATP meetings, WTA meetings, talking about prize money, about rules, about all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah. So it's fun.
This is a tough question for each of you, and I hope you're prepared. But everybody wants to know the answer to this one. For Karl, is Roger Federer coming?
Yes, I spoke to Tony the other day, and I saw Roger yesterday as well. So they're excited to be coming to Toronto, as are we.
And Eugene, you know what the question is for you. Is Sarina coming?
Sarina who? Oh. Well, there's a very good chance. We hope, because she's probably the last player who hasn't signed up yet. And, well, I've sent a call on a mission to talk to Jill and her agent. And, no, it's looking very good.
Are you saying that Karl is a sweet talker?
He is very much so. I'd like to see him in action, but I was in meeting all the time. So, but no, I think it's looking good for Sarina.
Right. And Karl, can you think of some reasons why people should go to the Rogers Cup this year? Maybe something that's new, something exciting that will really interest fans going to the tournament?
There's several things. I mean, this year obviously the player field is as great as always, but also Andy and a lot of other players, the rankings are lower now. So the first round matchups are going to be great. We expanded Grandstand 1,000 seats, so now it's 4,000 with a covered area, new celebrity chefs, a lot of new things that people like, and obviously the subway, so it's easy and convenient to get there.
Eugene, about Montreal?
Well, I think women's tennis is getting so great. I mean, as I was saying in the press conference when we announced the list of them, I think you can see 3 different groups. You have the kids, the grown-ups, and the experienced players. The experienced players, we know Venus, or probably her sister Sarina, Maria Sharapova is there, Azarenka, these ladies that have so many titles on the Grand Slam and everything. They're going to try to come back up in the ranking and everything. The grown-ups, they're the one leading. I think you have this Sloane Stephens, Madison Keys, Muguruza, Halep, but there's very established players now, and they're fighting for the #1 spot. But you also have the kids, those Kazetkinas, Osaka, those young kids, 19, 20 years old, and they can win the tournament also. So it's going to be very interesting in Montreal this year.
So, Karl, what do you enjoy most about being here at Wimbledon? What kind of gives you a kick about being here?
Well, it's the pinnacle of our sport. You know, it's the greatest tournament in the world, the oldest tournament in the world, so that's unique, of course. But also watching the Canadian players, you know, especially now with Milos and Dennis, who can win the tournament. And also this is Daniel Nestor's last Wimbledon, his 24th, so that's what's exciting for me.
And Monsieur Lapierre, what do you enjoy about being here?
Yeah, well, Karl it's true. It's always fun to see the Canadians here, and they seem to have good results lately. But when people come here at Wimbledon, it's a different tournament, and it's the tradition. It's unbelievable how it's like everything is green. You have flowers everywhere. And the fact that the players play on grass, you don't hear anything. Like everything is soft and you just hear the sound of the balls and everything. So it's really the tradition, and it's no wonder why it's considered even by the players as the best event in the world.
And just maybe a last word, Karl. The things that you've enjoyed most in all the years of you being Rogers Cup Tournament Director in Toronto, any particular things that stand out?
Well, I mean, obviously the players, meeting a lot of the players, which this generation is fantastic. The men and the women, they're all really nice people, really genuine people, really friendly. I've had to some experience with Sarina building schools and doing stuff with other players is amazing. And then obviously at the tournament, the fans, they're so passionate about our tournament in Toronto, which makes it fun to work.
And Eugene, what do you enjoy most, and what do you remember most your favorite moments as being tournament director in Montreal?
I have so many favorite moments, but what I think it's the highlight these last few years is how our Canadian players do good more and more, and having Jeannie Bouchard do good, having Milos Raonic in the final with Vasek Pospisil in the semi-final a few years back. Last year was Shapovalov doing excellent, and it's fun because it's exactly what Tennis Canada is about. Our mission is to grow the game and to develop athletes that's going to attract more young players and that's exactly what we're doing now, and I hope it's going to be even better in the years to come.
Karl, Eugene, thank you very much.